Yes, Sirski.
The best freshman out of Duke ever.
There's been comments that he's the best freshman out of Duke. I'm sick of that. I'm just sick of it. The recency bias is crazy.
Who is the best freshman out of Duke?
Zion.
Bro, it's so much.
It's not even crazy.
Bro, it's so much recency bias. It's insane, bro.
Luol Deng?
I've said this multiple times.
Come on.
But hold on. Let me give context. This is why I'm so mad. We sent in the list to the Baja. They had him having the best season ever. He didn't win over Melo, AD, and all of them. Then I see comments like this. Theo, go ahead, bro. I just have to give context to our viewers.
No, I'm with you. Hey, listen, I don't give a fuck what happens if Cooper won that motherfucker this year. He ain't fucking with Zion Williamson out of Duke. He was a freak.
Yeah, he was.
There's a certain situation where no one's even debating this Cooper Flagg #1 pick type of thing, but you still take a look at Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're still taking that look. When Zion was coming out, it was not a question.
I don't think they're looking
who
at
the #1 pick was.
I don't think
they are either. But I like I said, I think the gap is way further than what it is.
Cause we was talking about niggas who will get fired if you don't.
Bro, the man broke his shoe in college because he was had too much force.
Bro, he blocked someone.
Are we gonna talk about that?
Bro, he blocked someone over that Virginia game in a corner 3, and he was starting from the block.
Bro,
do niggas not remember that? Like,
I don't know. I don't even understand, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Kyrie Irving at Duke was fucking insane.
Yeah, but he only barely played.
If he played more than 11 games, it would easily be him if he played more than 11 games.
Bro, when Nolan Smith told the story
in the
about
games
Kyrie,
he played, he spazzed.
Yeah.
Yo, remember the story that Nolan told about Kyrie? He was cooking everybody as soon as he stepped on campus. No questions asked. Kyrie was different too.
Yes,
He's
man.
Kyrie's different breed.
He's a hooper.
You talk about a guy you could.
If he was just 6'6", he'd be one of the greatest players of all time.
Did you
so easily?
He said on the Tracy thing. I didn't put it on here, but he's like, I'm not worried about those comments. Nobody could move like me. I had nobody has motion like me. There's nobody that could move and handle the ball like Kyrie. Just stopping on a dime and what he can do.
How he splits double teams.
Nobody.
How he does everything is just like. How does your body even do that?
Yeah.
Like, his balance is insane. He has probably one of the best balance I've ever seen. Like, almost as like a running back in the NFL.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
crazy.
listen.
I mean, it's an argument. It's a good argument to have.
Best shooter.
It's not an argument.
Not with Jamal.
It's not like
Hold on.
far-fetched.
How's it an argument?
It's
bro?
not far-fetched, though.
Who?
Where
Tinsley?
No. The best freshman out of.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the Kyrie thing.
Freshman
No,
out.
no. I'm talking about what's on the screen.
my fault.
It's not an argument, bro. It's definitely not an argument.
No, it could be an argument. Because Cooper Flagg was one of the. I mean, he led
His accolade on paper. His accolades
Duke
technically
in
like,
every statistical category, damn near, right?
Yeah, no, everyone, not damn near.
No, everyone, right?
Every-
But I can
Zion
name
do
so
that?
many
But
guys.
did Zion do that?
But
Let you know right now.
I don't know if
so
Zion
many
did
guys
that.
had those accolades though. You got Jabari Parker, Austin Rivers,
But did
Kyrie
they
Irving,
ever in
Marvin
every
Bagley.
every stat category did they lead their team
I don't know.
as a freshman?
I think
As
this
a
Duke team was
freshman.
shitty.
As a freshman,
You're
Bro,
right.
he averaged 23,
You're right.
9, 2, and 2. I'm pretty sure he led his team in every stat. All right, let me go.
okay. So now look at Zion's.
No, that was Zion stats.
Oh, that was Zion's. Okay.
I
Now
don't
look at
think,
Cooper's.
I don't think Cooper averaged 20. He averaged like 19.
Cooper averaged 19,
Yeah, he averaged 20.
7.5, and 4. So Zion stats are better.
Yeah.
Zion, it is.
And then let's put. I'll read the accolades. He was the National College Player of the Year. He was consensus All-American. Wayne Tisdale Award, Karl Malone, NABC Freshman of the Year, ACC Athlete of the Year, ACC Player of the Year, ACC Rookie of the Year, ACC All First Team, ACC All Freshman.
Is this Zion or Cooper?
This is Zion.
But I think him and Cooper definitely got the same accolades on that hood, though.
I'll read it.
But it's an argument. It's an argument.
They low-key was.
That's what I'm saying.
They
It's
low-key
an
was eating
argument.
Cooper a little bit. Like, they gave him, I think, the same shit.
Yeah, they're pretty similar,
It's the
actually.
same.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
Like,
it's pretty. It's back to my point, Hong.
You're right.
He's not
It's a
wrong.
good argument.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
You're right when
It's
you
a
look.
As I said, on paper, it is
It's
an
an
argument.
argument.
Hey, hold on. That's the last point, right? On paper, but the eye test. What does
That's
the eye
what I
tell
said.
you?
I agree. It's
no,
Zion.
No, Charlie.
Yeah.
What does the eye test tell you?
Zion.
So it's not an
But
argument.
what I'm
then.
saying is an argument.
No, it's not because the eye test you say Zion.
I get what he's saying. He said it's an
So
argument.
you're
He
basing
said,
it off eye test.
Both,
That's it?
no, both. But
So
when it
look,
comes to the eye test, it's not close.
Hold on. I played your side. I gotta play his side too. He's saying it's an argument. He's saying the deciding factor is the eye test.
It's not an argument though, because
It
we're not
is an
arguing.
argument.
We're not
If the-
arguing. Everybody says the
if-
accolades are same, but once you put in the eye test, it's not. It's not argument.
So that's the
Everybody's picking
deciding
Zion.
factor. That is the argument. That's the deciding
It's not
factor.
really an argument.
It kind of
though.
is.
It's not really an argument though. But
It
anyways.
is an
It's
argument.
like if you have a debate and someone wins 4-3 because that one point is the deciding factor, then it's the deciding factor.
Do you guys think it's even close when it comes to the eye test?
Yes.
Not for me, no.
So that's my whole point.
It's
Do you think
close.
when it
Again,
comes to eye
I'm
test?
saying-
Hey,
If
listen,
you comparing
listen.
accolades to accolades, it's close. That's what I'm saying.
Niggas was scared to play Zion.
No, it's not.
No,
Niggas
it
was
is
scared.
close, bro.
Niggas
Nah,
was
you're
scared
right.
to play
You're
Zion.
right.
Hey, listen.
Right.
All I'm saying,
Niggas was playing
You're right.
scared.
all
to
I'm
play
saying
Zion.
is, there's no doubt we all knew Zion Williamson was an all-star as soon as he stepped foot in the
In
league.
high school.
Are we sure Cooper Flagg is an all-star? In high school,
That's what I'm saying.
we knew. Are you 100% sure Cooper Flagg will be an all-star?
Yes.
All right, but as definitively as you knew about Zion, you're that definitive. Like,
No.
You know it for a
that's the
fact.
point.
But that's my point. Is that when you look at Zion, we see a generational talent. I don't think you've ever said that about Cooper.
We haven't. I haven't.
No, but that's my whole point. Charlie didn't even say he's
I'm gonna just say this.
generational.
I'm gonna say this. When my team was playing Cooper Flagg,
Hey,
I
hold on,
wasn't
hold on,
scared of
hold on.
Cooper Flagg.
Let's address it. Charlie, you said that Zion's a generational talent when you saw him on. You never saw that Cooper. There's a difference. There's levels to this shit.
There is levels to it.
That's my whole point, that
Is
it's not an
Cooper
argument.
a generational talent? I'm gonna say yes.
A lot of people say he is.
A lot
I'm
of
gonna
people
say he is.
I think
I mean,
he is
for-
a generational
For
talent.
my sake, for my Mavericks, I hope he is.
Yeah, no,
That's what the
I
fuck
think
he
he is.
To the level of Zion?
That's the only thing. There's levels to the shit.
There's levels
He's
to
not-
it.
When Zion's healthy,
Bro,
Charlie,
he is
y'all all
dominant.
said I think he is. Nobody said that about Zion. We said he he is. Go ahead, Theo.
I agree.
No, I'm with you on that.
I'm with you on this. I'm with you.
Cooper Flagg
I'm losing my
Flagg
mind
is
over
really
here.
good at
I'm
basketball.
with you though. I'm not disagreeing.
He's
with you.
really good at basketball. But my thing is, there's no doubt in our minds when Zion Williamson was coming out, he was going to be a bona fide all-star.
But it's based off his athleticism. It's because
But
Zion is super free. He's a super freak.
But that's why.
And we don't
That
see
doesn't matter. Yeah,
Cooper
exactly.
Flagg is not the super freak.
Bro, Zion Williams was such a dominating force.
He
You
was
couldn't
a
do anything with him in
dominating
college.
force.
And you
But
can't even do anything.
I got one for you, but I think
Dominant.
Cooper will have a better career than Zion.
Well, because of injuries.
Injuries, yeah.
But we talking about in college.
All right now.
We're talking about the college career.
Because all I'm gonna say is this, bro.
We're talking about
Niggas-
right now.
Niggas just aren't like scared of Cooper Flagg. Niggas was scared to play Zion in college, bro. Like niggas was not trying to play Zion in
I'm with
college.
them.
I mean,
If it look again, we played you at my team. UH played Cooper Flagg. I wasn't like scared. Oh, we gotta play Cooper Flagg. If Zion was on that team, I'd be scared as fuck. I'd be like, yeah, we going home. For sure.
I'm
like,
going to put it to you this way. I don't know who can guard Zion. I could probably pick about 5 to 10 niggas that can guard Cooper.
I just
Great
saw a
point.
nigga. I saw a nigga on UH who just guarded that nigga in the last 10 minutes of the game. That's how we won.
I don't know who. I don't know who can.
That's how we.
I don't know who can guard Zion Williamson. To be completely honest,
in college or now?
no. Now
Shout
I'm
out
talking
to
about.
him, man.
I'm talking about right now. I don't
Even
know
out of
who can guard him.
college- Even out of college, who could guard Zion?
Yeah, even out of even
Maybe
out of college,
LeBron?
I don't know.
Because thing is, they didn't lose because of Zion.
Maybe Braun?
They didn't lose because of Zion in college. That's all I'm gonna say.
Was it maybe Braun?
Hey, listen,
Is he the only player that could guard Zion when he first came out?
listen.
Kawhi?
Last year, not this past year, but the year before, fucking. If Zion doesn't get hurt, Bron and them don't even make the fucking playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck that, man. If you
Zion got hurt at the very end.
didn't win a championship as a freshman in Duke, you ain't in this conversation,
But no, I don't think.
right?
Nigga.
I don't think
I
any.
don't know
I don't
many
think
of them
there's
did.
any. I don't know if there's many of them. Maybe Christian Laettner won as a junior, I think.
Sophomore.
Sophomore, junior, or something like that. No, he went back to back, didn't he? And then he left.
So
it-
only
the
pro-
freshman on the
Only
list?
people that did that.
That's what I'm saying.
And the
You don't
thing
got a
is, but Jaleel Okafor had.
Oh yeah, Jaleel.
one hell of a fucking career.
Damn, what
Not
a
even
know how we
career.
forgot
He had
about
1
that.
year.
what a name.
He went to Duke. Won a championship. Him and Tyus Jones.
I remember that.
As a
Justice
freshman, he was a
Winslow,
freshman?
all
That was
those guys.
2015, right?
He was a freshman.
Yeah, it was my freshman year.
2015.
Yeah, we were all freshmen.
Jaleel was like that. I remember.
No, he was like that.
He averaged 17 and 9.
He won ACC Player of the Year.
Yeah, no, the nigga was nice.
I mean, I don't think it has to do with winning at this
He was cold.
at this point. You think winning has to do with that?
I mean, it did on the other topics we had, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Right? He's not. He's top 10.
Jaleel was
Oh,
cold.
he don't got no championship.
Now
right?
Jaleel was that dominant too, though.
He was nice.
He was
nice.
dominant too in the post.
He was because that was the year it was him versus Cat, right?
Him versus Cat. He faced Frank Kaminsky.
Yeah, he cooked.
Now,
And he
Carmelo
cooked.
Anthony, the best freshman.
No, I'm going AD.
The AD win a chip.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Okay, now.
I'm
He
going
did.
AD.
Okay, now.
And had like
Okay,
6
now.
blocks.
Yes, he
in
did.
the
I can respect
championship
it. It's an argument. It's an argument.
No,
It's an argument.
No, like with 12 and 6 blocks, he for sure dominated too. The nigga- I remember that. I remember that
I don't
game.
know about Cooper being the best.
He for sure
Dude, I might
dominated.
roll him.
Bro, even that pisses me off more is that that college basketball site that put him number 1 all time.
They did. Oh yeah, they did. Yeah,
That was
That's
nuts, bro.
insane.
Over AD and all
only
that.
the only other
nuts.
like if
That's
you're not gonna choose
insane.
AD, it's either AD or Carmelo. They're really the only.
Yo,
two.
Grant Hill. What was Grant Hill's number?
I think Grant Hill won as a freshman.
He did.
Let me double check though.
And if he did, I'm putting Grant Hill over him.
What's his numbers though?
Grant Hill did
And what was his numbers?
11 and 5.
No.
You can't.
That ain't-
It's
Zion,
Jaleel.
yeah, Zion was averaging 23.
It's
bro.
Jaleel.
It's Jaleel.
It's Jaleel if you want to count winning, but if you talk about sheer dominance and stuff, I have Zion.
Zion averaged 23.
I have Zion.
Averaging 23 as a freshman.
But
is
also,
loony.
too, Charlie, the reason why I differ this from the championship conversation, I'm not spending 15 years at Duke and playing with the same team. It's one and done.
Yeah,
so,
I
like,
got you.
championships to me is not as important here.
Yeah, that's
It adds to the legacy, but how dominant Zion is, I don't think you can
fair
argue
enough.
that.
That's fair.